Everybody ready, set, go. Rev it up and let's roll. There's a party in the fast lane. Got my hands on the wheel and I'm flying. Heartbeat loud as the thunder rolls. Riding in on the stampede of lightning. I'm bringing back the sunshine. Bringing back the sunshine. Baby, it's about time. Oh, bring it back. Oh,
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to Eldora. We are finally here. It is time. The Season 11 Mud Summer Nationals, the heats are done. The LCQs are done. It's time for 30 of the best to go side-by-side dirt racing to see who can win the Mud Summer National. On the pole is Alan Matthews, the Season 7 Mud Summer National champion. Beside him, in the Pennzoil Ford, DJ Curtis. Last season's Mud Summer National champion in the Exalta Chevrolet, Luis Hernandez. You have Joseph Curtis in the Budweiser Chevy. Eric Rodriguez, the Season 5 champion in the Mobil 1 Ford. Next to him in the Little Caesar Chevrolet will be David Diaz. Next in the Miller Lite Ford, William Goss. An Ohio native right here. This is maybe a guy to watch. We have Jonathan Zorlian in the Click and Close Mortgages Chevrolet. Cody Lamas making it the Season 4 champion, driving that old retro Lowe's Chevrolet. Then we have Robbie Jackson in the Mopar Dodge. Blake Warren, another Ohio native in the Ollie's Bargain Outlet Ford for Roush Racing. Joey Murphy in the Old Spice Chevrolet for Full Throttle. Then we have Samet Oskin in a McDonald Chevy for Chip Ganassi. Then we have Team SB Wood Brothers on Dylan Schwallenberg, who dominated some races last season and was a big contender for the championship. Then we have Al Lagacy in the Love Travel Center Ford. Zach King in the Stanley Tools Dodge. Tony Newman in the Haas Automations Ford. Fitzwater in the Mike's Hard Lemonade Ford. Diego Yepes in the unsponsored Chevrolet. Then we have Cynthia Bright in the Coors Light Dodge. Jeff Bright made it to the LCQ in the Granger Chevrolet. Then it's the all-time Mud Summer National champion with Ford, John Gilbert. Then it's James Kinghart in the Pedigree Ford. Bobby Striegel in the Miccosukee Tribe of Indians Casino Chevrolet. Then in the other McDonald Chevrolet is Sam Curtis. The only Monaco in the field is Ryan Monaco in the Red Bull Camry. Also lining up back here for Joe Gibbs in the Home Depot Camry, Michael Haas. Back here in the Twisted Tea Chevrolet, William Brock. Then Nationwide, the other Nationwide Chevy. One's on the pole, one almost starts shotgun on the field for Full Throttle. That's Lily Murphy. Both Murphys back in the field since Season 4. And then rounding out, actually shotgun on the field, Max Anderson in the M&M's Camry. Ladies and gentlemen, these cars are going to sit here for a couple seconds. They're going to try to get these things warmed up. The fans are on their feet. Look at all the fans up here in the stands. Look at them all. They're all ready to go racing here at Eldora Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll get you right back for the start of the race. You wanted the best, you got them two abreast here at Eldora. We ain't the World Outlaws, we're the Nationwide Sportsman Series. Season 11, getting ready to go underway, 50 laps. We're racing at Eldora on ESPN. Green flag back out. Look at this. Look at the 24. They actually just went to a full backup car. Apparently, they said the backup car was last season's winner. Oh, we got a car around in the back. Oh, it's William Brock. Oh, cars are getting some damage. Oh, damn. Dylan Schwallenberg is destroyed. So is... Wow. Zachary Fitzwater won his heat. Destroyed. Actually, he didn't win his heat. Never mind. I'm wrong. Wow. Look at all the cars that are torn up. Joey Murphy. Blake Warren. Wow. Tony Newman went after his teammate. I'm pretty sure it was Tony Newman I seen get around. Oh, they were already wrecking. Blake Warren gets turned off the nose of Samet Oskin. He shoots up into Newman and Yepez. Two guys which really showed their stuff in the heats and LCQs. Man, you could just see all. Oh, and then Oskin just gets out of groove and hits Joey, and Joey gets into James Kinghart. Just a ton of damage. Race cars. Man, look at John Gilbert just his Mud Summer Nationals went up in smoke. So was Dylan Schwallenberg's for sure. Man, I don't know if Tony Newman is mad at his teammate. Watch going into. That might be just some pent-up frustration, but man, he just drove him all the way to the fence. I don't know if he thought Gilbert was the car that turned him. I mean, Gilbert's nowhere near him at all, but you can see, watch, he drives. I mean, that's not how teammates race each other. I think Gilbert's trying to go to pit road too, and you can see, watch, he just drives him all the way into the wall. And then as he's spinning, you can see, look, he's turning the wheels to try to get him back up and try to get him up in the wall again. And they're both still in the race. Torn up, but they're both in. Blake Warren is also in. Lights of the pace car still on. John Gilbert won't be defending that crown. Mud Summer National Champion. I mean, he could. I think Hernandez could tie him in this race. Blake Warren is going to go around and try to get back up there. Schwallenberg, I think, is a couple laps down. Yeah, he's a couple down. They try to sit there and work on that car. It's 2 down, really. He's just going to sit there and ride. Diego Yepez. I mean, these guys know they're pretty torn up. But Hernandez will lead. Eric Rodriguez and Alan Matthews. Then it's Cody Lamas. So right here is the top 4 are all Mud Summer National champions. Green flag, and man, he got Eric sleeping on that start. And Blake's going to take it 3 wide. Oh, Cody Lamas is not happy. We already hear him on the radio. You know, he's definitely not happy getting forced 3 wide that early. Schwallenberg also making it 3 wide with Diego Yepez. Oh, Dylan almost running in the back of Cody Lamas. Oh, oh, somebody's around. Big crash. DJ Curtis. Diego Yepez is on his roof. David Diaz is destroyed. Oh, man. I think it's a lap cars. Lap cars might have been in an issue here. DJ Curtis's Mud Summer National Dreams. He probably should have won Season 5. He flipped it over. I believe a lap car might have been the cause of this. Oh, don't tell me it's his teammate turning him. No, it's definitely a lap car. As you can see, watch. The 9 is trying everything he can to get by the 72, and I mean, he did shove the 20 and 6 way down there. And around all 3 of them go. And there goes David Diaz's Mud Summer National up in smoke. Maybe Will Goss's. DJ Curtis. Diego Yepez is definitely now done for the day. Sam Curtis got a lot of rear end damage. I mean, really, you don't need to. Wow, Diego Yepez coming to pit road. Are they actually going to try to fix this thing and let him run around again? ERL officials are right there on the car. They're watching them work on it. He said the motor's still running. There's nothing leaking. I mean, the ERL officials really can't say anything. If it ain't leaking any, like, substance, any fluids or anything, that car did flip, roll over. You can see it's all torn up. But, man, he's going to come in here and try to run this thing still. They asked him if he could see over the hood. They actually had an official stand in front of the car with his hand right where the line of sight was supposed to be with the hood down. And, I mean, Diego Yepez read him in for number off his hand, so. They're all going to line down here on the inside. Zach King also a lap down. Wow. I can't believe Diego Yepez is out here running in that car. That thing is torn up, but I think he knows. No, he's coming back down pit road. He says there's a problem. Something's breaking on it. I think that's a good decision. He's not going to affect the restart of this race. Green flag back in the air. Erich again sleeping on the start. To let Hernandez get a decent little go. And they're 3 wide, 2 lap cars under Alan Matthews, and around goes the 43. Oh, he saved it. Wow, what a save by Jonathan Zorlian. Oh, they ain't making that corner, though. Oh, they did. They're still wrecking, bouncing them off the wall. Wow, I think some of the lead lap cars are actually getting frustrated here with some lap traffic. 72 coming back on the track. Trying not to be a factor. Robbie Jackson is shoving Dylan Schwallenberg. Caution is back on the speedway. The 09 has crashed. I seen a big hunk of smoke come out of it, but it might just been where he was trying to refire that motor. And the 9 gets turned by the 83. And the 22's back around. What is happening here? This was off the back bumper of the 18. This time, the 09 went around, so we got to go find out what happened with him and Tony Newman. I'm guessing it's Newman, yep. Actually, it was Lily Murphy Lily Murphy just got all sorts of loose. Just ran it up. Just couldn't do anything, and then Newman. Oh. Bobby Striegel just not. Oh, Bobby just got loose and just started pushing up the racetrack, and Newman was there, and oh. Just both of them got crunched to the wall. We're going to go back and look at Zorlian's save from earlier. He was about to turn Robbie, gets off of Robbie, gets a little hit here from the 20. Watch that thing. Wow, look at that rear end. He got that thing back straight. That was a good little save there from Jonathan Zorlian. I like Sean Gilbert up to 13. You can see how good that car is. Diego Yepez still out here pedaling that 72. He's coming to pit road every lap, and I think they're trying to finish the front every lap of the race, and I think that's what they're doing. I don't think they're out here trying to, be competitive. I think he's running every lap of the race. He's just going to come to pit road. He has pulled in his box a couple of times. Like right there, he's going to pull in his box. They're going to look at something. They're going to hit a hammer on something, try to pop it back out. And they're going to send it back out as soon as the flagmen say go. So. I mean, Eric Rodriguez and Luis Hernandez are now in a battle. lights are out. You got lap cars now in the mix. A lot of drivers have been complaining. Some of the lap cars have not been giving the leaders a lot of room. On the start, cars that are now out of the event, the 09 of Striegel, Fitzwater, Oskin, and Joey Murphy are all out of the event. Diego Yepes is going to flip the switch and go down to pit road. Get ready to go back green. Does Hernandez get a great start again? He got a good start, but not as good as the previous one. But what's bad is this 91 is going to slide up behind him. And that's a lap car trying to get a lap back. And is he on, how many laps down is the 91? He's one down, and he is racing Hernandez hard. Oh, I don't think Louise is liking that too much. That's just going to let Eric come on in and try to take the lead. Caution back on the speedway. The 16 has crashed, and now the 91 is going to get the lead. And the two leaders about wrecked each other. The 91 is back on the lead lap. Racing hard. Now Blake and the 14 are the other two cars that could race their way back on the lead lap. Dylan is 2 down. So, man, 24 is not happy with how he just got raced. I don't think I'd be happy either. Don't know what the caution's for. We see Newman in pit road. Apparently, Tony Newman wrecked the keeper. He got a little help this time from Alan Matthews. And around he goes, slides up. 18's going to hit him. Not a good night for Tony Newman. And he is now parked at 13, and the 18 have retired. The 14, they're in here making some big hits on the car. Don't know if he's going to get back on the track or not. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll get you back to the green flag here in just a moment. Lights are off on the pace car, ladies and gentlemen. Dylan Schwallenberg sitting 2 down. 14 did call it quits. Said he wasn't going to get anybody else's way. Green flag back in the air. This time Hernandez did not get a good start. He started spinning those rear tires. I think he's hoping maybe the 21 could jump to the inside of the 12. That's the 12's teammate. I think Dylan knows, not to mess with his teammate. Blake Warren driving it in 3 cars deep. 4 wide to a 2 lap cars. They're wrecking back here. The 20 is all over the place. Cody Lamas is getting out of the throttle. Joseph Curtis has moved to second. Joseph Curtis driving for the family's team. Is he going to try to run down Hernandez? Man, Robbie Jackson is torn up coming through the field. Michael Haas also trying his best to get up here. Alan Matthews was driving the wheels off of 88. He's up to the front. I think the 6 is faster than the 24. Erich Rodriguez putting the 19 in the wall. Hernandez will lead. Here comes Eric back underneath Joseph Curtis. Michael Haas in the Home Depot Toyota is coming, folks. He might not be the fastest car every week, but he knows how much important it is to win this race. And if you can get it done, you're one of the best in the sport. Hernandez, though, I think is starting to pull away. We saw that car last season, even though this is the backup car this season. This car last season was the race winner. And this car, on the long run, it would get fast. And I think that's why he really didn't care that he knocked the nose off of it. He knew he had a decent backup coming. Erich Rodriguez trying to run him down. Erich has got a great car. A lot of people give Erich flack, said his race was a fluke that he won because DJ wrecked in turn 1 and gave the race to him. Caution is out on the speedway, and we're setting up to see us a good little fight here. I'm guessing Ron Monaco might have been the caution. No, Ryan Monaco was not the caution. 72 was not the caution either. I'm thinking it probably might have been the 31 here. So right here's where they threw it. And I don't see anybody else wrecking, so I'm guessing it's the 31. Right up here where they were beating and banging with DJ. It's setting up for a wild finish now. Lap cars just line up where they were. And currently the first lap car that's in a position to affect is Blake back here. He's ahead of the 93 and the 83. I think, no, Dylan right here at 22nd. Dylan behind Zach King. That's the first lap car really that will play a factor in any of this race right now. But right now Hernandez will lead. Eric Rodriguez. Nobody's going to be to the inside of the 12. Nobody's going to be to the inside of the 6. There's Will Goss, an Ohio native, right here in 4th. He would love to win this race. Michael Haas sitting in 5th. 6, Robbie 7th. Cody Lamas 8th. It's Alan Matthews. They're asking Hernandez, is the track feel fine? And he said, yeah. Apparently we got a car mid-pack saying there's a grease, like a little greasy spot on the track. That's why we've not went green. Lights are off because apparently now the leader said, yeah, he's ready to race. There's no greasy spot on the track. They ran an extra lap because I think it was one of the cars on back here said they felt a little grease spot on the track. Diego Yepez out here, the officials have asked if he was leaking anything. He sat on pit road for 2 laps. They looked under it, saw that that car was not leaking anything, but we're getting ready to go green. Here we go, final time, hopefully. Green flag in the air. Hernandez got a great launch. Will Hernandez be a back-to-back Mud Summer National Champion? Something that hasn't been done since John Gilbert. Goss all over the back of Joseph Curtis. Eric Rodriguez. Like we said, a lot of people say his win was a fluke. He's up under Hernandez. Took it down there deep. Making contact. Had to get out of the throttle. Robbie Jackson starting to make a charge. They're going to knock the walls off each time trying to get up here. Eric is all over the back bumper of Hernandez. Robbie Jackson has moved to 3rd, so if these two do wreck each other, Robbie's right here to squeak. And maybe getting a first Mud Summer National for him. Eric's there. Door to door this time. Down the back straightaway. Man, Hernandez has got a rocket ship on the straightaways. This is the straightaway where he's going to get him. Oh, contact. They're beating and banging. Eric sideways, and he saves it. Cody Lamas driving in deep. Eric making contact with Robbie. Robbie's around. They save it again. Coming to the white. Coming to 2 to go. Hernandez is complaining maybe a flat tire on the 24. Michael Haas is going to have to drive it in deep. 2 laps to go. Oh, he's going to have to drive it in deep in 1 if he wants it. He's there. Haas to the inside. Hernandez saying it feels flat. He's going to drive his thing off his back straightaway. Cody Lamas is there. Coming to the stripe, Michael Haas will win the Midsummer National for Joe Gibbs Racing. What an effort. Cody Lamas will come home second. Luis Hernandez will come home third. Michael Haas. Wow. This is what this race shows you. What it means to be a racer. It's a short track. It's a dirt track. You do crazy things to try to win a race. We saw it here today. We saw Eric Rodriguez take a car that he knew he could win. And watch, he overdrives this corner, man. He overdrove it, slid up. Put him and Hernandez in the wall. But you see right here. We definitely don't got the angle there. But man, watch the 12. Right on the front tire, right there on the left front tire is where all the contact happened. I can't believe Eric got that thing back straight. And Michael, and then watch Eric again slide it. He slides into Robbie. Him and Robbie both wrecking it. Robbie still had a great comeback, man. Eric was struggling. I think Eric did have a flat. But man, Michael Haas, out of nowhere, come flying through the field. He started deep in the field too. Drives that thing in deep. Hernandez had the best car though on the outside on the back straightaway. We seen him drive it up there by Eric, same way. He tried it right here. You could see from this angle. Look how quick that car was. But he just didn't have anything in the corner, especially that tire going down. It just kept getting tighter and tighter on him. I think Luis will take a first and a third for that car right there. That's going to probably be the backup car next year. Well, it'll probably be the race car next year. But damn, Michael Haas will go to victory lane. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your official standings. Haas, Lamas, Hernandez, Jackson, Goss, Curtis, Zorlia, Matthews, Gilbert, Diaz, Rodriguez, Sam Curtis, Cynthia Bright, Al Legacy, Zach King, Jeff Bright, DJ Curtis, James Kinghart, Lily Murphy, Ryan Bonico, Blake Warren, Dylan Schwallenberg, Diego Yepes, Max Anderson, William Brock, Tony Newman, Bobby Strickle, Zachary Fitzwater, Samet Austin, and Joey Murphy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're actually going to go see if this is Michael Haas's first ever win. I'm going to say it is. Yes, this is Michael Haas's first ever win. He got a pole at Richmond, but he's never won a race. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Haas and that Tony Stewart Retro got a win here at Eldora. Hernandez giving him a old salute as he drives by. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys next week. We'll see you guys next week, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed the Midsummer National. Till we meet again, everybody.